Well, that was a good nap. Alright, so we learned we can't do much in here. Not a big deal. Let's go see the Elder Seedseer. Speak with Connie Senna at the Lotus Stand. Where is the Lotus Stand? Oh, looks like it's around the Conjurer's Guild. Oh, not clicking on the either, right? Conjurer's Guild. Here we go. Oh, I think that little symbol means it's taking me somewhere. That's a new one. Ah, you're Ryan, are you not? I bid you welcome, sir. The Elder Seedseer left word that you could join her at the Lotus Stand. May I show you in? Absolutely. Okay. Cool. I'm guessing it's called the Lotus Stand because this kind of looks like a lotus petal. I don't know. I've looked forward to your coming, Ryan. Tell me, are you recovered? I'm most glad of that. Now, I hope you'll note or not doubt the earnestness of my concern, but I would ask a favor of you. Nor can I deny that I summoned you here in part with this in mind. Know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested and well. Thank you for hearing me out. The Gridanian envoy. Connie Senna would entrust you with a task of great importance. A wind-up airship. Oh, our first minion. Fun. I've written a letter to my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. The Battle of Carteneau and the Calamity that followed claimed countless souls, and left countless more bereft and alone. In the dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. 5 years have come and gone, but the land and people still bear the wounds of the devastation. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the Warriors of Light. Yet so long as we live, never must we give up hope. We owe this to those who have laid down their lives, that we might behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held upon the anniversary of the Battle of Carteneau. This missive bears the details of that service. You graciously accept the part of emissary in the recent ceremony. Should you so be willing, I would now make you my envoy, and have you bear my message to our allies. Your dedication to the people of Gridania rouses fond memories in me, and I would choose no other for the role. Will you do me this favor? Humbly I thank you. As you're no doubt aware, our partners in the Eorzean Alliance lie some considerable distance away, nor are Ul'dah and Limsa Lominsa close to one another. Yet fear not, for I have no intention of subjecting you, mine own newly anointed envoy, to a journey which would take weeks by land. No, I mean for you to travel by air. Receive of me this airship pass. With it, you may make use of the skyways that connect the 3 city-states of the Alliance. Airship landing is situated upon the lower floor of the Carline canopy. Simply show your pass, and you will be admitted to the departure area. Before you embark upon your journey, however, you would do well to seek the worldly wisdom of Minion. Few forest-born Gridanians know more of the lands beyond the Twelveswood than she. In better times, airships were available for the convenience of one and all. Alas, the risk that our crafts may fall to Imperial attack has forced a reduction in the number of flights. Consequently, it has become necessary to restrict air travel only to those whose need is great. Such individuals may petition the relevant parties to be issued an airship pass. As you may have deduced, I myself am one such party. Yet, I was not alone in desiring that you be granted the privilege of air travel. Such is the potential you show. We have no doubt that you will reward our faith in you, Ryan. By the power vested in me, I bid you journey forth as my envoy into the great realm of Eorzea. Walk our fields, brave our seas, and strive to know her better. And wheresoever you go, go without fear, for the path shall ever be revealed to those who are true of heart. Guided by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. Well, that sounds pretty important. Also, looking at that mask, I'm reminded that we have a different mask to replace it with. That should look pretty much the same thing. It's darker in color. Guess it matches our outfit a little bit better. Sorta. I guess it is called the Ash Mask, Lapis Lazuli. Makes more sense now. Let's go to Aetheryte Plaza. Oh, going the wrong way for the Carline Canopy. That's fine, though. Now pretty soon I'll get to have a little minion. Ha ha ha. Oh, don't be sad. "'Tis good to see you up and about, Ryan. Tell me, did you pay the Elder Seedseer a visit as I bade?" "Appointed personal envoy? And now you're here to bear the Elder Seedseer's missive to our allies. Well, it seems you made an impression on the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work. And anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. I find myself praising you often of late, but Mother is truly proud of you. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to present us, and that, my lad, is some compliment. Sorry, to represent us. But I've flattered you enough for one day, and I don't want your head to get too big, or you'll struggle to lug it around the realm. Speaking of which, Eorzea is a big, bold place. Now that you have an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizons. The sky is quite literally the limit. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the 2 other city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere else. They are, of course, Limsa Lominsa, City of Pirates, and Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever lesser-trodden region takes your fancy. The Calamity changed the face of Eorzea, and much of her now lies in shadow, beyond man's ken. It's a veritable playground for a wide-eyed adventurer like your good self. Mind you, it won't all be fun and games. Each nation faces its fair share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with the beast tribes and their primals. So don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in an odd, unsavory situation on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I'm confident that you will pull through. and emerge the stronger for the experience. These are interesting times for Eorzea, Ryan. It's been 5 years now since the Calamity, but folk are finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us, and you have a part to play in it. And if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. Awesome. So they said downstairs. Here we go. Airship ticketer. Oh, wrong person. Greetings, good sir. This is the reservation counter for Limsa Lominsa bound flights. Oh, are you not Ryan, the Elder Seedseer's personal envoy? We at High Wind Skyways are honored to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yes. Oh. We weren't, transported very far there. Board the airship. Ah. Walk the gangplank. Board the airship, yes. Attention all passengers. Airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Bye, everybody! Farewell, Ryan! One day, minstrels will sing of your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. I like how her robe is fluttering in the wind. It's pretty good.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume?
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Limsa Lominsa, upper decks. Well, most of that doesn't seem great for us. Okay. Oh. Probably this side of the gate. Arrivals attendant. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, my lord. Admiral Bluffiswain awaits your arrival. Leave landing area, yes. Alright. You're the Gridanian envoy? Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. The Admiral's been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthiel. He'll be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Okay, probably lift attendant here. Bulwark Hall? Yes. Xanthael, Storm Sergeant. Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you could permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Sure thing. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please, step this way.
Enter. I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the elder seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the Imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legatus Nail von Darnus, Hell's Takem, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamud, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Carteneau Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Carteneau, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louisoix still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Yeah, we kind of saw a cutscene of that. Obviously, our characters can't know that for certain, but yeah, that didn't look good for us. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us, save ourselves. None will save us, save ourselves. Okay. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Connie Senna has the right of it. I accept her proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Elder Seedseer receives my reply. You travel next to Ul'dah, yes? Pray give my regards to General Raban. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste. But I would have to tell, or have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Ryan. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. Okay. We could head straight back. Or... Actually, let's at the very least attune to the Aetheryte Crystal. Since it happens to be right here. Oh, that is a lot of people. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have other opportunities to explore this area. But now we're attuned, so we can more quickly get back. Lift attendant. Probably take us to the airship landing. Yep. It's pretty quiet down here. I guess it wouldn't see as much traffic since it's kind of its own little instance area. But... Greetings, sir. This is a counter for passengers traveling to Ul'dah. Pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Ul'dah? Yep. Yeah, unlike Carline Canopy, where it's all kind of connected, this one a little bit more disconnected, so it makes sense. There's no one to see us off this time. Hello, dragon person. Rivals attendant. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Guess we speak to the Flame Honor Guard. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. We've been expecting you. Flame General Raban will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please take the lift down to the Hustings Strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Okay, so lift. Lift attendant. Hustings Strip. Looks like we have an Aethernet shard here. Are we able to interact with that without having hit the crystal yet? Looks like it. We can't quite get there because we haven't attuned to it yet. Is that? No, that's not the same section we're in. I don't know, we're down here. Hustings Strip, Merchant Strip, Steps Annulled. So this one has a few areas to it. Probably tune with that before we head back as well, just so we can more quickly get here. Then again, I suppose we could always take the airship if we really had to. The Gridanian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? My thanks. Ah, yes. The seal of the Elder Seedseer. Please proceed.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Carteneau says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Carteneau. I remember bloody Carteneau. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Oh, trust Merlewib to make light of our wolf problem. Women always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. 'Tis only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans, 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus Zos Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilsabard to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor, his Republican Empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. By the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. And their commander, Legatus Gaius von Belsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the Calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the Admiral will not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Connie will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Seedseer will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Oh, that seems to complete it. Wind-up Airship. Fully operational model of the legendary vessel, the Invincible. You may now make use of the airship routes. Okay, lots of stuff. Airship's now accessible. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the 3 nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare and gil. Achievement unlocked, gone from Gridania. We also have something for minions. Minions! You have obtained a whistle with which you can summon your very own minion. To learn the call minion action, you must first use the whistle. Once you've used the item, a new entry will appear in your minion guide, found under character in the main menu. You can either initiate the action from this menu, or drag the icon, set it on one of your hotbars, and initiate it from there. To send your minion away, simply reselect the summoning icon. Minions can be summoned or dismissed at any time, and the whistle has no recast timer. Once you've learned the summoning action, you'll never lose it, and it can be used with all classes or jobs. You can only summon one minion at a time. While minions do not generate any enmity, neither will they participate in battle. If you are KO'd, your minion will simply wander off back to wherever it rests until you call it upon it again. Okay. Oh, it's like a little red dot in our inventory. Use. Now summon the Wind-up Airship minion. Okay. Character. Minion guide. Wind-up Airship. Let's just pop you there. Cool. Yay, little airship. Oh, should probably pick up the next quest. Call of the Sea. Bartholomew has information that may be of interest to you. Ah, my lord, envoy. I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lominsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Winch. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Okay, so we're not going back to Gridania like I expected. I guess it would take time for the ceremony to begin. Let's try to make our way to the crystal. Where does this take me? To lower level? Oh, guess it's all part of the kind of the same thing. Up the map. Okay, we want to go to the steps of Nald. Oh, but which part of it? It's gonna all take us there. There's also a ton of quests here. Probably mostly side quests. Yeah, these are all these unlock quests rather are the classes, jobs. Actually, let's start hitting some of these Aethernet shards too. I know I just walked away from one, but we're kind of headed that direction anyway. There actually are a few here. Okay, we'll go back to the Gladiators Guild one, grab that, and then double back a little bit more. Yeah, I did that weird. Then again, the fact that it kind of connects in the middle, or so it would appear, should be helpful. And the next one, Weaver's Guild. I think I see it in the distance over there. Oh, could probably use her sprint. I think I still need to bind that one to one of the two buttons on my mouse. And Sapphire Avenue Exchange, I think, is the last one in this area. Oh, I don't think we took the right path to get there, though. It works. Get to pass through Pearl Lane. Oh, that place is busy. Guess we can go this way. And got another crystal or shard here. The Adventurers Guild. Okay, there's the aetheryte that we want. And another shard there. And I think we're actually missing one where we came in. Oh, Chocobo Keep. I think we've missed a couple of these too. Chocobo Porter. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Ah, do not tell me this is your first visit to the shop. I shall update my register with your name, so that you may access this location in the future. Excellent. I don't think he'll take me to Gridania, but... Buttered Muffin Butt. Interesting name. Do a little sprints. A little map action. Okay. Free companies. You've received a free company invite from somebody. Eorzea. The active help entry. Free companies have been added. Free companies are independent player-operated organizations, not unlike guilds. While there are no restrictions on who may join a company, players cannot belong to more than one free company at a time. Companies will advance in rank as their members earn company points by undertaking various duties around Eorzea. These tasks will also earn companies credits, which can be used as currency to purchase various items. To form a company, a player must first draft a petition, and then get 3 other players to sign it. These 3 players will become the founding members of the company. Okay. Details, I suppose. Applying to a free company. We have a time limit on this, but can't guarantee this will be the one we do anyway. You can apply to join a free company from its profile page. Review the company's focus, times active, and the roles it is seeking, then submit your application if you believe you found a good match. If your application is approved, you will formally join the company. Review your current application by selecting Free Company under Social from the main menu. From here you can also withdraw your application should you have a change of heart. So you can actually apply to these. Doesn't have any housing. Slogan, multi-data center, free company, HQ in Lamia, Discord required, highly social, looking for new members of all skill and play levels. We don't have Discord. No. I think we'll turn this one down. I think the housing should be something we should be looking at. Let's also look at recommendations here. It could happen to you. That's not a class one. Where's that one at? Right near us. Very well. A well-heeled youth. It could happen to you. A well-heeled youth on Emerald Avenue appears to have been the beneficiary of some good fortune and may not be adverse to sharing it. Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon, what is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, a not-so-small fortune in prizes, ably won by yours truly in the Gold Saucer. You have heard of the Gold Saucer? Nay, ye gads, man, you might at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrill to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the straits at the Chocobo races. Pitch your wits against your peers at the Triple Triad tables. At the Gold Saucer, one can do all this and more if you know what you're about. You walk out a wealthier man than you entered. There's a better place to shake off one's cares after a grueling day of promenading. I've never heard of it. Did I mention that the female attendants are particularly easy on the eye? Wink, wink. But I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourself. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering just how in Thal's good name you can experience the wonders of the Gold Saucer firsthand. Am I right, or am I right? Ha, thought as much. Well, since this has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. We just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket, you see. Consider it a gift from one eligible young man about town to another. Just show that ticket to the lovely girl in the uniform over at the landing. You'll have a seat on the next airship bound for revelry and riches. Be fairly warned, though. You may expect no mercy from me should our paths cross at the triple triad tables. Nay, not so much as an ons. Ha ha ha. Okay. It's something we should look into. But first, our crystal. Map. Did we pass it? We did. Any other... Oh, not character. Yeah, that's about it. For here, anyway. With the blue unlock quest. We'll go to the thaumaturges. Aethernet. And then, we'll look into teleporting back to the one that we might have skipped over. And from there we should have access to the airship landing, the gates, and all that stuff as well. Now access to the, or Aethernet access to here. Yeah, we missed the Alchemist's Guild. Oh, and the Miner's Guild. Okay, that one's kind of hiding. Weaver's Guild's close to that one. Look like, yep, kind of south from here. There are a lot of guilds in this one. Recommendations again. Just double checking. Yeah, I think those are all classes. Some of these might have some good stuff too, but such low level, those are probably what we'll use to level up these classes. And then Chamber of Rule. Okay, the Alchemist Guild wasn't too far away. Faster to go. I don't know, which I think this way is faster. No, I think we want to go through this door. Yeah, I think the stairs and stuff are throwing me off a little bit. Nope, pretty sure we're in the right area now. We're in the Scholar's Walk, playing in the water, yay! No. Very scholarly of us. Okay, we should have access to everything now. Yep. You have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Ul'dah. The Gate of Null, the Gate of Thal, the Gate of Satana, and the airship landing are now accessible as Aethernet destinations. Okay, telling us all that again. Okay. Let's go to the airship landing. Airship ticketer. This is the reception desk for flights bound for the Manderville Gold Saucer. Before proceeding, I must ask that you submit your ticket for inspection. You do have a ticket, yes? I do. We have a golden ticket. It appears that everything is in order. An airship will be departing shortly before the next bell. Should I reserve a seat for you? Sure. Well, that looks like fun. Mandeville Gold Saucer. What could happen to you? Complete. Mandeville Gold Saucer now accessible. The Mandeville Gold Saucer. Welcome to the Mandeville Gold Saucer, where all your dreams can come true. That is, all your dreams can come true if you have enough Mandeville Gold Saucer points. MGP. Gil can be exchanged for MGP at the main counter in the middle of entrance square. The current rate is 10 Gil for 1 MGP. Ul'dah law prevents the Gold Saucer from exchanging MGP if the patron already possesses more than 500. MGP cannot be converted back into Gil, but the points can be used to purchase an assortment of wonderful prizes from the prize claim attendant, also located at the main counter in the entrance square. Okay. I think this is probably all stuff we can come back to. Get a feeling this is kind of extra side stuff. In fact, I don't even know if I want to pick up the quest yet, just to bog down our log. What kind of recommendations are there? Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I think that's all the different games and stuff we could do. I don't know, you guys will have to let me know what's worth doing here. Because I have a feeling this could distract me from the main story pretty good. Not what I'm aiming for. Now I'm able to access the entrance and card squares. Yeah, well, it tunes all this stuff, I think. Just to make that easier. Well, no. We'll do the main crystal so we can teleport here. And then we'll head back out. We'll find time to explore all this at some point. Alright. And can we travel to Limsa Lominsa from here? I think we have to talk to him because he's the airship guy. Okay, World of Wonders. Reward. 5 gold saucer tickets. The attendant at the airship landing seems eager to welcome you to the Gold Saucer. Welcome, honored guests, to the Mandeville Gold Saucer, where your wildest dreams are ever but a card or a chocobo's beak away from coming true. If this is your first visit, nothing would please us more than to give you a full tour of our establishment, that you might enjoy its wonders to the fullest. At the conclusion of the tour, it is our custom to offer our esteemed patrons a complimentary gift, straight from the vaults of our illustrious proprietor himself. Considerate Lord Manderville's way of personally thanking you for your patronage. Should you wish to take the tour, pray proceed to the main counter over there and speak with the receptionist. On behalf of the management, may I take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Gold Saucer. Rest assured, my colleagues and I will spare no effort in seeing that your visit is a pleasant and profitable one. May fortune smile upon you. Okay, so that quest is going to sit there forever. In fact, logs, not logs, duty, journal. Oh, can't even untrack. It's not technically being tracked, but just because we have so few, that's fine. To commence your tour, pray proceed to the main counter over there and speak with the receptionist. On behalf of the management, may I take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Gold Saucer. Rest assured, my colleagues and I spare no... Can I not even buy a ticket until I do this tour? Oh, come on. You know what? We got teleport for a reason. 494 gil. Very well. It's like they won't even let me leave. Okay, let's look at recommendations here. Yeah, those are all level 1 quests. Not everything, though. There's like 14 quests here. But it's a side quest that we're not aiming for. Okay, so we can kind of change what's being presented. Alright, we need to go to the Call of the Sea. Which is something about the drowning winch. I think that's nearby. Maybe. No, not quite. Maybe on the upper decks? Well, we can attune to these little Aethernet crystals along the way. Should be fine. I think this is the most packed place we've seen so far. Okay, there's a crystal around here. Another one out this way. Let's actually click on this so we kind of see a better map of them. Then you go down to Fisherman's Guild, which I guess Aetherite Plaza 1 and then head south. Oh, that's a cute little minion. Somehow I feel like we went to the wrong spot. No, she's faster than me. Darth Cinnabon. Okay, I see the shard now. Yeah, I think we took the long way there, but that's fine. Now we need to go... That's all of them on the lower decks. We need to go to the upper decks. Which Shouldn't we pass some stairs led up there? Yeah, that way. I don't know. Maybe we took the only path we could have. I'm sure this leads there somehow. Nice twisty maze. Better sprint back. Actually, maybe... I think there was one really close to the Aethernet that we did. We're here now, so it doesn't matter. Or the Aetherite crystal. Could have just went back there, but this works. Upper decks. Sprint's gone. I think we want to go... probably the aft castle. Also, recommendations. You guys gonna send me anywhere? Oh. Apparently not up here. Well... no, I think we went the wrong way. Armor, blacksmith, marauder, culinarian. Yeah, I think those are all jobs. Can I jump down? Not from there. Maybe from here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, because if we jump down, it was like the area of transportation there. Okay. So from here, we'll head across and then up. That works. And we have our sprint back because I got lost and stuck. I was left unsupervised of the silver lining. So we have access to the aft castle. Okay, the other two are just further up. This is where we have our quest turn in, but we'll get to that. So I think off to the left there's one, and then one over that way. If my map knowledge is correct. Oh. That's fine. We'll double back for the other one. I was correct, but it didn't connect quite as well as I at first thought. Okay, it should be the last one for Limsa Lominsa. And then we can get anywhere, well, the gates and the airship from here, or from any of them. There you are. Nope, not my airship. Yep, you have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Limsa Lominsa. The Zephyr Gate, the Tempest Gate, and the airship landing are now accessible as Aethernet destinations. Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. There we go. I like his glowiness. Okay. Nope. This person. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in a... Hi, I'm Batteron, alright. Who's asking? Ah. As I've got a job for a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though. This ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. If you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Sounds good. Oh, this replaces our... I think this... yeah, I can't wear head, So is it truly better? Item comparison. Nah. Like it's individually it's a tiny bit better, but when you throw our head into the mix, I'm pretty sure can't open it from down there anymore. Character. Yeah, it's not enough to justify both pieces, so we'll go with the bronze piece. It's probably pirates. Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sestasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Aleport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know, but it weren't so long ago as the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk here are feeling a bit nervous. If you'd permit me, Master Baderon, I should be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellowjacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Reiner? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sestasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Coerls had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sestasha again. Both the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I'm loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Sestasha is located in western Lenosha. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard, man. Good luck to you, lad. Okay. Looks like we're exploring Limsa. Also, were these here before? I don't think they were. No, definitely other unlocked quests. We really should do all of them. Beauty's only scalp deep. We're right there. Rising to the challenge. We're also right there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, since we're right here. Rising to the challenge. The tall one is ill-pleased with the carelessness of the wench's customers. We all know how it feels to have had one too many. That's why I'll not fault our patrons for much of what goes on at our tables. But is it too much to ask that they keep their belongings on their person when they leave? It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later, ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness were somehow my fault. Take this impressive-looking journal right here. As oft-used as it seems to be, I have no doubt its owner is tearing up the town searching for his prized possession. A stranger he was, a swarthy Rogadin, who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars, Quentinane. Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Baderon docked my wages. Okay, so we gotta find somebody. Oh, right over there. And then let's pick up this quest. Beauty is only scalp deep. Get a Jandalane's token. Rumors of a dangerous madman about town have Joby ill at ease. You're either a brave man or a fool, friend, to be wandering the streets of Limsa today. What with the slasher of Fisherman's Bottom on the loose? You've not heard? There's a madman about. Wyatt said he brandished his blade so long and sharp that they could gut a whale. No one's seen any blood yet, but that hasn't stopped the rumors for sending shivers up spines in every alehouse in town. That you're still standing before me tells me that you don't scare as easily as the rest. Perhaps you could assist with the investigation. To start with, you might want to look in the scream I just heard outside. Okay, scream outside, plus this guy. Have I seen who? Look, just in case I spend more nights at the... just cause I spend more nights at the Wench than in my own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute. That bloody book. Why didn't you say so sooner? The tight arse bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was heading for Aleport. Aye. Where else, the scurvy sop? Naimi a willin', he's still stranded at the ferry docks. Though gods know it won't help me get my gil back. Alright. I think we have 2 reasons to go to the docks. Flustered man and disgruntled madam. What are you waiting for? That's him! The slasher! Apprehend him, toss him in gale, and throw away the key. Or gut him and feed his lifeless body to the sharks for all I care. Just do something! Woe, woe is me! Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons I saved every last gil of my husband's hard-earned wage, forgoing new shoes, a new purse, sometimes even food for our children, all in anticipation of this day. What's so special about today, you ask? Why, this day marks the arrival of a world-renowned aesthetician in Limsa. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious Lominsan oohing and eyeing in admiration. Instead, I find myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. I express doubt as to the flustered man's intentions. Sob. No matter what I say, all I receive are accusations and looks of horror. I swear this is not what it seems. Do you doubt me too, friend? I doubt you now. Oh. I have caps lock on. My bad. Oh, I still have it on. There we go. Oh, the ignominy of it all. Of course you take her side. For shame! Is there not one sympathetic ear in this entire nation? An artiste of my renown should be welcomed with open arms and 21 cannon salute. Instead, I'm branded a criminal, the tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. I will not last long in my weakened state. No, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. With my dying breaths, I speak unto you 3 names, 3 kind souls who may yet put right what has gone so frightfully wrong. Forge Master Hinanza of Nalik and Vimelis, Guildmaster Beaton of the Gridanian Carpenters Guild, and Severian of the Alchemist Guild of Ul'dah. Is there an ounce of compassion in you? Seek them out, and tell them if Jandalane sent you. When my soul is restored and my name rightfully cleared, all of Limsa, nay, the entire realm will sing your praises. For I, Jandalane, am none other than the I think he just died. Okay, so that's a aesthetician. Why is she... well, she obviously doesn't realize it, but... okay, that one actually requires us to go to all 3 main cities. Which kind of sucks that we didn't have that quest when we went to all 3 major cities. But we can get around to it. We can at least see one of the Blacksmith's Guild, which I guess is right here. Maldik and Vimelis. Carteneau. Jean Delane sent you. Let me guess. The barmy fool's lost his tools. Pardon me, the appendages of his very soul again, and is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh. The man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. Now, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity indeed for having to play audience to his whining. Any road, this should put him up for a while, or shut him up for a while. Tell him if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair into his bloody hands. Well, that'd be fun. Get some Edward Scissorhands action. Speaking of which, if none of you have seen that movie, I highly recommend watching it. Probably one of my favorite Johnny Depp movies of all time. Okay, where are we going for this? Rising to the challenge. That's part of Limsa. It's probably pirates. Oh, wanted to look at the map. Okay, also Limsa. So we need to head Fisherman's Guild. Okay. This must be the guy who lost his journal, hence the not blue, but unlock quest. If you have business with me, be quick about it. My ferry and my next great adventure await. Here's your well-worn journal, buddy. My journal? Why, I thought I'd lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No? A shame, that. For this book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself. Which I believe I just did. Ha ha! You've the air of the You've the air of the adventurer about you, if one still untested. But take heart. Even the most accomplished adventurer, and I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp with more dreams than sense. Were there only some way for me to repay your... But of course, I have a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own, that one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds? And with that, I shall be off, for adventure, and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the winch, do thank the Elizan fellow for his generosity. Ha ha! We'll go with the 10 pieces. Actually... Oh, sells for 1 gil. I was looking at the shop's selling price. I would say, why not just go for that because they sell for more anyway? But I was wrong. You now have access to the challenge log, which will serve as a record of your adventuring exploits. To open it, select logs from the main menu, followed by challenge log. The challenge log contains a list of adventuring objectives across a wide range of categories. Completing any one of these objectives will earn you rewards. Completion status is reset on a weekly basis, and it is possible to undertake the challenges repeatedly. Each unique challenge you complete counts toward your overall completion category, which yields additional rewards. As you progress in level and advance in the scenario, more challenge objectives will become available, giving you the chance to garner richer bonuses. Okay. Logs. Challenge log. Battles. Hests. Vote 5 times in player commendation. Fates. Levy quests. And then there's a bunch of stuff we haven't unlocked yet, like PvP, treasure, tribal quests, gold saucer. And then just unique completions, other. Okay, and it kind of tells us how much more time's remaining. Gotcha. What kind of rewards do you get from these? Oh, experiencing Gil. I think this is one of those things that maybe passively I'll complete, but I'm not going to aim for them yet. Let's speak to Vanellope. You're here about Commodore Rayner's investigation, and you want to board a ferry bound for Airport. Once you arrive in Western Lenosha, though, you'd best pay visits to the Hall of Novus before you blunder into Sestasha. The Adventurers Guild runs a hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Sestasha, just north of Airport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Okay, so go to Airport. This ferry is bound for Airport. Are you riding with us? Sure. Mapping the realm, Western Lenosha. Cool. Recommendations. Levies of Airport, required level 15. Should probably unlock that as well. Hi, buddy. Levies of Ailport. Orwin, the Adventurers Guild representative for local levy quests in Ailport, is seeking an adventurer to undertake guild levies. You in need of work, lad? The name's Orwin, and I'm a representative of the Adventurers Guild. Notice the hat? I keep a record of tasks, what the locals need doing, then dole them out to adventurers what look capable. Now you look capable, but the last sod I reckon was tough enough got his face bit off by a bleeding wharf rat. You need to prove to me you can handle me jobs. Take a look at this here task. Does that seem like somewhat you could do? Tail and toe. Memoroon like sparkly shinies. Memoroon walks to man, lands to trade goods for shining sparklies. But Memoroon cannot be going home. Memoroon afraid bad bandits will be taking Memoroon's sparklies. Is there not a kind adventure to keep Memoroon safe? Memoroon shares shinies to keep Memoroon safe. Get a hat, which doesn't work for a class. That's fine. Sure, we can try this. Report to Western Lenosha. Is that where we're at? No, we're in Airport. Alright then. You need to beckon your client, Memoroon, to help lead him to his destination. Use the beckon emote to lead your client safely to the designation. You may find it convenient to add the emote to your hotbar, but before beginning the guild levy. Okay. Oh, it's like right up here. Where did we find emotes again? Social emotes. Can I search for it? General beckon. Beckon. Sure. Now it's on our toolbar. Speak the Chocobo Keep. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Ah, do not tell me. This is your first visit to the stop. I shall update my register with your name, so you may access this location in the future. Sounds good to me. Let's start this quest. Duty. Journal. Tail and toe. Initiates. And we're not set to here, but that should be fine. So this is Memoroon. Kind adventure keeps Memoroon safe. Come then. Keep Memoroon safe then. Use beckon emote to escort your client to specified destination. Which on the map. Okay, up that way. Come with me, buddy. Oh, we have to face him to do it. I was just going to do it along the way. Let's kill you real quick. Tar-stained Buccaneer. just doing it ourselves, so we're not constantly taking 1 point of damage. Come with me, Memorin! We have places to be and people to see. Oh, too far away. So there is a maximum distance. We don't really know what it is. Oh, somebody wants to fight him. We just go past. Oh. We didn't even have to fight, I guess. Memorin's safe. Sparklies are safe. Should Memorin share Sparklies? Turn. Completed the task, have you? You need to only collect your reward. The bonus has been awarded based on difficulty, speed of completion. Yep, not much, but that's fine. Aye, I reckon you're tough enough to take on the rest of my levies. Galport's an important hub for trade in the region. There's no shortage of tasks to be had. I look forward to seeing you make a difference here, adventurer. Airport levies unlocked. No other unlocked quests, it looks like. Let's go complete. It's only pirates. Or it's probably pirates. So this is the Hall of the Novices. Hello, everybody. Seasoned adventurer. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you're to brave the depths of the Sestasha sea grots. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. You shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novus can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him, and you can register for exercise tailored to your particular field of expertise. We kinda already did that, didn't we? When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout with the mouth of Sestasha Seagrot, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Okay. I think we're doing a dungeon, so that's kind of what this all prepped us for. Yeah, nothing new. Unless it was Master Magic's healer. Pleasure to see you again, Ryan. You must be eager to put your training to the test, yes? I am, of course, always happy to impart my wisdom should the need arise. Okay. I could have looked like there's little questions I could ask him, like what should I be doing when I'm not healing? I already know the answer to that. Damage! So that seemed easy enough. Now we got like a group of people out here. Are y'all getting ready to head in there? Isildur? Ah, fellow adventurer. You too are here to unravel the mysteries of Sestasha. I have adventured across this wide realm for more seasons than I dare to count. Yet still Eorzea manages to surprise me with her beauty and splendor. Our journeys are not ended by the attainment of riches or fame. It's an unquenchable thirst for the unknown that drives us into the wilds time and again. Even if I explored the world for 1,000 years, I would never grow weary of this life. Alien? Grandfather and I are companions on the road. We travel where the wind takes us, and drink in all the wonders this world has to offer. Only an adventurer can understand the joy of such freedom, of discovering hidden places and experiencing sights and sounds that few may ever know. The passing years have begun to take their toll on the old man, but no force save death itself will sate his appetite for adventure. Gotcha. Hello, team. This is perfect for an inaugural outing as a party. Wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks. How difficult could it possibly be? I never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such a straightforward way to win fame and fortune. I'm sorry, Avir. I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. Bwah, ha ha ha, Edda, you're so slow. You'd lose a foot race to a tree slug. What took you so bloody long, Edda? If me purse was too light, you might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we need. You've only ever been as useful as the contents of your pockets. The gods know you can barely eel a scratch. We took up the venture in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if we can't even get our supplies in order? It's the the one Balderon was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. But it's my job. Please tell me you're here on yellow jacket duty, and not some daft sod out for a stroll. Can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have been nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable equality had been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback-fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Duty support unlocked. Sastasha now accessible. New regular duty has been added to Duty Finder. Duty overview. Dungeons. Duty calls, a dungeon beckons. Enlist the aid of allied players and NPCs alike to slay monsters, solve mysteries, and defeat the mighty boss lurking in the depths. Conquering dungeons is not only a time-honored tradition of adventures, but it also progresses the main scenario and tests your prowess at a given class or job in a timed environment. Intimidated? Fear not, dear adventurer, for with a little guidance, you too shall be clearing dungeons with confidence in no time. Into the depths. 2 ways to adventure. You may challenge a dungeon via 2 different methods, by calling upon the support of trusty NPCs, or by pooling your talent with other players. Be they best friend or first acquaintance. No matter how you form your party, the trials that await you will be comparable in difficulty and experience. Into the Depths duty support. No matter how independent and capable you may be, a dungeon is too mighty a challenge to overcome on one's own. By choosing a duty support, when accessing the entrance of any applicable dungeon, you will summon a balanced team of skilled NPCs to support you on your path to glory. Just don't forget them once they're rich and famous, yes? Into the Depths duty support continued. After choosing a challenge dungeon with NPCs via duty support, a party that perfectly complements your current class or job will be automatically created for you. All that's left is to select Register for Duty, and you'll be battling monsters in no time. Into the Depths Duty Finder. They say a burden shared is a burden halved. With the Duty Finder, you can split that burden amongst a team of players who smolder with the same passion for adventure as you do. No need to recruit such teammates yourself. The Duty Finder's matching system will automatically group players according to chosen challenge and other criteria, guaranteeing a balanced and invigorating cooperative experience for all. Once you've been matched with a party, you'll be notified by a bracing sound that the time for battle is at hand. Simply select Commence, and you and your comrades will be delivered into the fray. Remember, the adventurers with whom you're cooperating are fellow players. Take the advantage of the full and varied strengths your group possesses by communicating respectfully and often. Dungeons abound. As your journey progresses, more and more dungeons will become available, until you find yourself master of a sea of tribulations overcome. But don't let completion deter you from challenging your favorite duties again. Simply open Duty Support to play through dungeons you've cleared, or use the Duty Finder to do the same with dungeons not yet supported by the NPC party system. No matter your craving, you're guaranteed to find an adventure to satisfy. I need a refresher. While this introduction to dungeons has no doubt been immortalized within the hollowed halls of your mind, if you find yourself in need of a refresher, you may access tutorial information again by selecting the question mark icon in the Duty Support or Duty Finder windows. A true adventurer knows the meaning of duty. Secure your legacy by fulfilling yours. I understand what I must do. Wow, they make it hard to even do a dungeon without going through everything, which is probably good. Entrance. Party of NPCs? Nah, party of other players. Gotta get the real feel of people. We'll join. And already ready. We will watch the cutscenes, but I'm not going to stop to read all those pop-ups that are probably going to happen. So that might get a little difficult in the middle of the screen. Oh. Place looks pretty cool. Howdy, folks. Okay. I need that to go away so I can... There we go. See what we're doing. There's some arrows on him. Okay. This person is pretty confident in my abilities to keep them alive, I'm assuming. Especially considering I didn't know when they were going to stop. So. Okay. Apparently, one of our DPS has pulled stuff. There's some Suna on here. And I ended up healing somebody and taking the aggro from it. Which is fine. Let's cure your poison. Suna. Doesn't need to heal yet, so hold off real quick. There we go. Treasure. Greed. Greed. Probably didn't need them. Like I said, there'll be plenty for us to read eventually. Okay, you didn't even wait for your heal or health to restore. That's fine. I'll keep you alive regardless. Treasure. Looks like we won most of that. All of it, sounds like. But I think it's all stuff we can't use. Hence the fact there's all greed. Okay, you definitely need some heals. Crush your enemies. I also obtain the captain's quarters key. Sorry. To crush your enemies too. Wave Rider gate key. Arrow on him. Keep ads. This is soon I knew. Chest for that one? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I think I need to be prepared for heal. Seems like a big group of people. Pretty much just spamming on them, I think. Okay. Psh, you solely are spawning grounds, Shorewalker. Okay, boss is already halfway dead. Let's throw some health their way. Hey, we leveled up. Duty complete. Oh, everybody's gone. That's fine. In fact, I think the chest is already looted while I was watching that. Plundered cane. Hey, we got a weapon. I don't think it's as good as what we already have, though. From doing our class quests. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing a chest, so I'm assuming that was it. Okay, we had less stuff pop up than I expected. Loot rules. Whenever you open a treasure coffer, a loot list will appear. If someone in your party opens a coffer, you will first receive a notice in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Clicking on this notice will bring up the loot list. For each item in the chest, you'll have the opportunity to select Need, Greed, or Pass. Need, you really need the item. Greed, you want the item but do not need it. Pass, you do not need the item. Once everyone in your party has made their selections, the loot will be distributed automatically. Players may change their selection to Pass after selecting Need or Greed, but once Pass has been selected, the decision is deemed final. If all party members choose Pass, then the item will be discarded. Guild and quest-related items will be divided evenly amongst all party members. Okay. Clearing instance raids. Instance raids will come with several rules, including time limits and restrictions on changing classes or jobs. Instanced areas can be left at any time by using an exit or selecting leave from the duty finder, but by doing so, remember that you'll be abandoning your party in the process. Exits will also appear after defeating a raid boss, allowing your party easy access out of the area without having to backtrack. Once a boss has been engaged, players will be unable to enter or leave the immediate area. Make sure that all your party members are nearby and prepared beforehand, lest you incur their undying wrath. If you're KO'd during an instance raid, you may either have a party member raise you, or choose to return to the instance entrance. Gotcha. Well, that's our first dungeon. It was kind of chaotic. Can I better see what loot we got? Okay, we can move this thing like all the way if we wanted. Okay, I think this is around where we killed the boss. Wow, that person gained a few levels. Actually, I think we gained a few levels too. Yeah, we got level 24 and 25. We can now accept the next class job quests. A bonus of 18. Yeah, first time completion. So all the dungeons have first time completion as well. Oops. And then swift first time completion. So even more bonus. Not as much of a bonus though. GG to you as well, Brightgar Wilsty. Sabatons and Cane. I think the Cane's the only thing we could use. It does have an extra stat. We'll lose 1 vitality and 1 mind, but gain 3 piety. But we also lose 1 magic damage, which I don't think matters that much. I don't know if having an extra stat's more worth it. However, once we do our next class quest, it'll probably be better regardless. Plundered Sabatons, we can't use. Can we look at the rest of the loot? Plundered Cuirass, we can't use. Ear cuffs. We can use, but they're not our stats. I don't think we have ears. Oh, we might have ears equipped, actually. Foe Striker's Mitts, not our class. Yeah, I don't think any of the loot's really worth it. Let's actually compare that to what we have on. No. Like, yeah, it helps with the melee stats, but it doesn't have The only other thing that would have been nice is vitality, but we already have. And I guess a little bit of defense, but negligible. Also, can I leave this like this? Will it always stay that way? Probably doesn't need to be quite that big. But I was thinking that I would like it to be bigger. Yeah, something like that I think will work. I don't think that's too in the way. You guys will have to let me know what you think. Yeah, I think we'll call it here for now. Actually, let's head... At the very least... Well, we don't really... I hate not having rested experience and then wanting it later, so... We'll at least go to the... Aethernet. Actually, we never even attuned to the crystal. I don't think. It's probably something we want to do. Oh. We also have... Goblin hunters that we need for a hunting log. You know what? Let's do that real quick. Like, there are probably some in Shroud. You know, we had a bunch of stuff in the hunting log from Shroud. But that means if we run into some here too, we might as well. Oh, there we got it. We're not going to do the whole thing, though. We were just there for the hunting log. Did we attune to you, Mr. Aethernet Crystal? Or Aetherite? We did not. Alright, this seems like a good place to end the episode. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.